Yeah, hello, boys and girls of YouTube. Well, there's progress. Not much. Uh, Gotta get going. So, let's try to get motivated in this one. So, as you can see, the manifold is back on. If you didn't know, I've had about a 2 year long issue now trying to get this car to drag week. Obviously, certain circumstances stopped it from 2020, but 2019, um, had a couple issues. If you follow my channel, you'll see this is going to be a what they call a street blower motor. So it's got a small, like, um, wine type blower, but it's actually made from a blower shop. It's the biggest, smallest blower they make. It's only what they call a 192. Um, the bigger wines for a small block Chevy are 177, so you can see that's a little bit bigger. But long story short, getting back to my issues, I never could get the back of the manifold to seal correctly. Also, I think underneath the manifold, it wasn't sealing great to the cylinder heads. So what I did was, luckily Chevy makes, well, for Chevy motors, they make a what they call, well, I'm going to call it a double thick gasket for the intake to the head. Usually it takes up any gaps from machining work that might have thrown the angles off a little bit, when you deck the head or the block. Now, the block was definitely never decked more than it did just to get it flat, from the factory. It's actually a dart block. I've heard there's not really any problems with them ever, but it's interesting because you obviously have a dart block. I have AFR cylinder head, so there definitely might have been something off. I measure everything. It seems like it was okay, but never know. But anyway, getting back to where I'm at now. As you can see, manifold's on. So before I put the blower on, I'm actually going to make sure the motor's at top dead center. Probably get the distributor on. If you see the coil, the red coil in the back, the bracket's not really at the best angle because that particular coil really needs to be straight up and down. It's got oil in it. And that helps it cool. So if it's not straight up and down, the oil is not at the top, so you can have a problem with the coil. They do make like marine type ones, or ones that you can mount sideways. Unfortunately, this is not one. Coil works good, so I'm not going to change it out. Now that I said that, it probably will crap out, so I'll probably wind up buying one. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. Anyway, let's talk about drag week. This year, if the reason why maybe you're at my channel is that this year, they missed last year. This year they're going to have it, and there's actually some really interesting builds going on that I'm aware of. Obviously, they're from the name guys. So Michael Finnegan's got a Cadillac he's working on. That thing looks interesting. Tom Bailey's got a car that he's going to be doing. It's a Nomad. So it looks like he's going to not run the Camaros. Now, having said that, if obviously the one of the bigger YouTube guys that are into cars, obviously, is Cleetus Mcfarland's channel. Yeah. So he was at Tom Bailey's shop, technically, and Tom actually let him drive the Camaro, the copper one, the one that didn't burn. He's rebuilding that one. So it's going to be interesting to see if there's kind of like a rumor who's buying it, and I don't think that's true at all. What I think it's going to happen is Tom's going to let him use the car on drag week. Now I know he got the Yeah, Cleetus Mcfarland channel's got the that El Camino he's got. That's really really cool, and it's going to be pretty darn fast. They're going to take it on Midwest Drags, I think they're calling it. Um, it's similar to a drag week event. Although that event you actually can win a car if you win the overall. At least I think that's how it is. I haven't really followed that race, but it looks like it's going to be interesting. And if they actually pull it off, that'd be pretty cool because they've been trying to do that for 2 years too. Um, but long story short, there's definitely a lot of cars out there being built for Drag Week this year. If you're actually, in the upper Midwest area, you might want to get out to one of those shows because there's going to be some awesome new cars. And I know most of the event is in the middle of the week, but if you're really into cars, you're really into drag racing, it's actually worth taking the week off. Believe me, if I wasn't trying to do it, I would go just to see the event. Yeah, you have to, like the lifestyle, and it's not the same as the TV shows that you see, but there is a lot of drama. People are super friendly there. For anybody that comes up and asks them questions, they'll be more than happy, to help you out. As long as the car's not in a billion pieces, then they're trying to hurry and get the thing done. So you might want to just kind of hold off asking a question or two. But yeah, if they're just tinkering around and you see a car you like and guys working on it, you can go ask them if you happen to be there. Now, at the end of the day, I've got a little bit of time to get this thing running. I hope by the end of June everything will be up and running fine. I've had some problems in the past with the fuel injection. One of the other problems I had at that point was the RPM signal. I think I cleaned that up last year. We're getting ready for last year's event. There was a lot of noise in the signal, so it was not really running well. I think I fixed that. It looks like I did last time I got the thing started, but it was definitely not running right. There's a couple of videos, actually really one video of trying to get this thing ready for 2019. You'll see it started and running, but definitely not good. Hopefully this year is going to be different. But again, if you're really into drag racing and fast street cars, definitely check out Drag Week. It's a really fun event. It's definitely worth going. It's cheap to get in. There might be some interesting things that you need to do if you are a spectator, obviously because of the world and situation we're in. So, I don't want to bring that up too much, but at the end of the day, make sure you're safe and doing things correctly if you are out and about. And things are, at the time of this recording, things seem to be getting better. So hopefully that trend keeps going. But hey, that's my update for right now. Definitely gonna be a fun event this year, as long as everything goes well for everybody. And even if I don't get this car, I'm going. I always go. Last time was 2019. I actually went and I participated, and it was my daily driver. But again, it's definitely worth trying to go and see the event, even if it's only one race. But it's really worth following them. Yeah, it's a little money in hotels and stuff like that, but if you got a camper, probably one of the better ways. Or if you like to go camping, you can do it cheap because it doesn't cost a ton to get into the events. We love spectators, because they definitely fun with a lot of people there watching. So hopefully, if you see me there, you are there, come say hi. As long as this thing's not in a billion pieces, I'll let you know what's going on. Talk to you then.